Room 25, the Templar Cross, houses some exceptional historical remains. There are three great Islamic archways, of the few to remain and be preserved in Valencia, as we've mentioned on other occasions. More specifically, they are entrance arches leading from the bailey or battlements into the Arabic tower. There is a tower adjacent to the city wall, and this is where the soldiers or Saracens entered the tower itself. On the other side of the wall, we find room 15, which has these very same arches, but seen from the inside. They are curious archaeological remains, and nothing of its type can be now found in Valencia. They seem somewhat confusing when you first see them, but we've produced a 3D video which perfectly illustrates how they were built. The passing of time, they made alterations to the arches, and they were sealed. Here we can see another arch located within one of the larger ones, because in the Christian period it was only partially sealed. That arch over there was bricked up, and this one here has a small window open in the past, and which in reality is an illustration of what happens when a building is 800 years old, with so many owners continually making alterations. What's more, here we can see evidence of puttock holes, holes which were used to support the wooden beams. An interesting fact, and not at all common, is that these arches were not built to have brick face finishes. Instead, they have a special surface displaying a series of Islamic markings, in clear indication of their place and time within history. The name of this room comes from the fact that on this side of the wall, you can just make out a Templar cross. What happened when Jaime I, the Christian king, conquered the then Muslim city of Valencia was that he made gifts to the Knights Templar who had helped him in his conquest, as this was indeed a true crusade. This gift consisted of a quarter of the city, a plot of land which included a series of towers, one of which would be this one, right here where we're standing. What did these warrior monks do? The first thing they did was to undertake a religious cleansing of the area, so to speak. And how did they do this? In the bailey, right in the middle of the entrance to the tower, they painted a cross, the type of cross used in the Crusades. Actually, it's quite difficult to make out and appreciate fully. You have to get up close to it and imagine a warrior monk cutting a cross into the wall with his dagger or sword. This is how they cleansed the area in favour of their own religion.